champion of the world, introducing Rolando Romero.
King Ryan Garcia.
Once again, the referee in charge is Robert Hoyle, now to give instructions. Okay.
Ryan Garcia and Rolando Romero are set to face off on May 2nd, 2025, in a highly anticipated bout at 147 pounds, marking their official debut in the welterweight division. This fight represents a significant move for both fighters as they transition from their previous weight classes into one of boxing's most competitive divisions. Given their respective fighting styles and personal animosity, this matchup is expected to be an explosive showdown.
Bring on Broly. You know, he part of PBC. We already ran it once with PBC. I didn't get my get back. So I'm going to beat Broly's and we're going to have that. I just pray to God, try to see where he was guiding me. And
the fight is being aggressively promoted by Oscar de la Hoya, who has been marketing it as one of the biggest events in boxing history, comparing it to legendary fights of the past. While some believe this is typical promotional hype, others recognize that the personalities of both Garcia and Romero make for a compelling pre-fight build-up. This bout has been years in the making, with Romero publicly calling out Garcia for nearly 8 years.
The Ryan situation, I see that's the most tension. Is there real beef there, or is it just you want to get ahead and you see him as a guy that you sparred a lot and you feel you should be in that position?
No, I want to chop that kid's head off.
Why? You just don't like him?
Two fighters who previously sparred together have had a long-standing tension that has only intensified over time. Fans have been eager to see them settle their differences inside the ring, making this fight one of the most talked-about matchups of the year. Beyond their personal rivalry, both fighters have a lot at stake. For Garcia, this fight serves as a comeback opportunity following the controversy surrounding his last fight against Devin Haney. Meanwhile, Romero, coming off a brutal knockout loss to Isaac Cruz, is looking to prove that he belongs among the elite in this new weight class.
New York City.
I think that's a better fight for Ryan publicity-wise than Isaac Cruz. And I think it's going to be a good fight, man. I think Ryan's going to knock him out, but the whole build-up to that fight, I think they're definitely going to sell a lot just because they both got a unique personality.
Both fighters trying to regain credibility. The stakes couldn't be higher. Known for his brash personality and relentless trash talk, Rolando Romero has wasted no time in verbally attacking Ryan Garcia in the lead-up to their fight. He has repeatedly mocked Garcia's persona, claiming that Garcia is soft and more focused on social media fame than actual fighting. He thinks he's a superstar, but he's soft, Romero told reporters, making it clear that he does not buy into Garcia's popularity or talent.
I think it's something everybody's been waiting for I don't know, 8 years or so. Very long time I've been calling this boy out.
Brody, how do you finally feel having this fight, in front of you and ready to go?
I'm very feel right now. I'm very feel.
Do you feel it?
Romero has also taken shots at Garcia's past weight struggles, ridiculing the fact that Garcia missed weight by 3.2 pounds in his last fight against Haney. He even sarcastically stated that Garcia is welcome to miss weight again against him, saying, "I don't give an F. He can miss weight all he wants. I got the biggest balls in boxing."
Is it going to happen? Or do you want it to happen?
I shall see.
You shall see?
I shall see.
Yeah? What do you make of him skipping the Haney fight for a fight with you?
No opinion on that. No opinion on that.
Romero has also positioned himself as a warrior willing to fight anyone, contrasting his career with Garcia's. He highlighted the fact that he has stepped into the ring against some of the sport's toughest fighters, including Gervonta Tank Davis and Isaac Pitbull Cruz, both of whom are feared for their power and relentless aggression.
But if I got to be specific, I'm going to say Rolly's in 2. What's up? Come at me when it happens. All right, when it happens, I need you to replay this, and if it don't...
According to Romero, many fighters avoid these matchups, but he embraces the challenge, which he believes separates him from Garcia. Romero's mind games and psychological warfare are part of his strategy. By constantly belittling Garcia, he hopes to rattle him mentally before they even step into the ring. Given Garcia's history of emotional ups and downs, some believe that Romero's tactics could be effective in getting inside his opponent's head.
A troll job.
Honestly, at this point, I wouldn't doubt if he's just doing it to promote the fight.
Yeah.
Because if it was that serious, then he would have did something about it.
Mm.
So, yeah. I honestly, the way he's acting now, like, it's like completely different.
While Ryan Garcia remains one of the biggest names in boxing, his career has been filled with controversies, setbacks, and question marks about his dedication to the sport. He was originally scheduled to fight Romero last year, but he instead chose to take on Devin Haney, a decision that led to one of the most controversial fights in recent boxing history. Garcia's fight against Haney was plagued with drama from start to finish. He missed weight by 3.2 pounds, making him ineligible to compete for Haney's WBC junior welterweight title. Despite the weight issues, Garcia put on an impressive performance, knocking Haney down 3 times and winning by majority decision. However, the victory was short-lived as Garcia tested positive for ostarine, a banned performance-enhancing drug. As a result, the win was overturned to a no contest, and Garcia was handed a 1-year suspension. To make matters worse, Haney sued Garcia for battery, fraud, and breach of contract, adding legal trouble to Garcia's already turbulent situation. Beyond the legal and doping controversies,
I like Rolly Romero. He get a lot of hate, but think about who he's been fighting. He lost against Gervonta Tank Davis. He lost against Pitbull. These are all guys that guys duck and do not want no smoke with. But Rolly, whoever they want to put him up against, he down to fight.
Garcia's personal life and discipline have been called into question. Recent photos of him training with Eddie Reynoso surfaced, but fans quickly noticed he looked out of shape. Observers pointed out noticeable weight gain, tired eyes, and a seemingly lackluster training regimen. Critics have accused him of partying too much and not taking his career seriously. Some have even compared Garcia's current state to Hollywood actors who burned out from excessive nightlife and distractions. Given these concerns, many fans and analysts are skeptical about Garcia's ability to perform at his best against a relentless and aggressive opponent like Romero. If Garcia loses this fight, it could be a devastating setback for his career, further reinforcing the narrative that he is not focused enough to be an elite boxer. However, if Garcia wins convincingly, it could be the redemption story he desperately needs, setting him up for a rematch against Haney or potential super fights in the future. His legacy is on the line. With so much controversy, bad blood, and uncertainty surrounding both fighters, this
boy, Rolly. Give him a little message. Give him a little message, man. What's up with Ryan?
No Vaseline.
You heard it.
This fight is shaping up to be one of the most dramatic and unpredictable matchups in recent boxing history.
Bradley is crazy enough to do this without the body protector. Here we go. You ready?
Here I go.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's good. Oh, yeah, it was different than last time.
Oscar De La Hoya has been at the forefront of promoting the upcoming fight between Ryan Garcia and Rolando "Rolly" Romero, aggressively marketing the event as a historic moment in boxing. He has boldly claimed that the May 2nd fight will be one of the biggest boxing events ever, even comparing it to legendary fights of the past. However, many fans and analysts remain skeptical, feeling that De La Hoya's statements are more about creating hype than reflecting the true significance of the bout. One of the biggest criticisms surrounding the event is the questionable legitimacy of Romero as an opponent for Garcia. Many believe that Romero is not a worthy adversary, pointing to his recent knockout losses and inconsistent performances in the ring. Critics argue that Romero's skills do not match the caliber of opponents Garcia should be facing at this stage of his career. They see the fight as a calculated move to secure an easy victory for Garcia, rather than a genuine test of his abilities.
Say Pitbull Cruz a more difficult fighter than Ryan Garcia, wouldn't you agree? He's much more durable. He punches. He's aggressive. Ryan Garcia would run like a turkey. Like I said, I chose a much more exciting fighter and a come forward fighter, and I'm gonna make it a Mexican slugfest, and he's gonna make it a Mexican slugfest.
Adding to the skepticism is the fight's undercard, which features a Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez matchup. While Haney remains one of the most respected names in the division, Ramirez's stock has taken a hit following a recent loss to Arnold Barboza Jr. Many fans are questioning whether Ramirez is a strong enough opponent to create real excitement around the undercard. Critics argue that if De La Hoya truly wanted to build a blockbuster event, he should have included more competitive and high-profile matchups. Beyond the current fight,
I think it's a troll job.
Honestly, at this point, I wouldn't doubt if he's just doing it to promote the fight.
Yeah.
Because if it was that serious, then he would have did something about it. So yeah, I honestly, the way he's acting now, like, it's like completely different than it's.
La Hoya has hinted at potential future matchups, depending on how the results play out. If Garcia wins, the most likely scenario is a rematch with Devin Haney in October, a fight that would aim to settle their unfinished business following Garcia's controversial win-turn no contest against Haney. If Haney defeats Ramirez, he could also be lined up for a rematch with Garcia, giving him a chance to avenge their last encounter. There's growing speculation that Isaac Pitbull Cruz could be Garcia's next opponent, particularly if Garcia gets past Romero.
Yeah, Devin lost his shot. He thought it was Haney Garcia.
Right.
He should have been known it was Garcia Haney.
He thought he was the A side.
Sure. He did 35,000 pay-per-view buys. He going.
Cruz, known for his relentless pressure and durability, would present a much tougher challenge than Romero and could be the fight that finally proves whether Garcia is ready to compete at an elite level. Despite De La Hoya's relentless promotion, the skepticism surrounding the event remains. Some believe that his claims about this fight being one of the biggest ever are exaggerated, especially given the lack of a marquee opponent for Garcia. Others argue that De La Hoya's marketing tactics are a necessary part of the sport, and his job as a promoter is to sell the event, regardless of whether the matchup truly deserves the hype.
I mean, I hope he keeps training with Derek James. That shoulder roll, that's amazing. It was a good performance. Yeah, he won.
Yeah.
He stopped Jordan. Yeah, it was a great performance. It was a good performance. Yeah.
Ryan Garcia has made a significant change in his training camp leading up to this fight, reuniting with his former trainer, Eddie Reynoso. Reynoso, best known for his work with Canelo Alvarez, previously trained Garcia before the two parted ways under tense circumstances. Garcia had publicly expressed dissatisfaction with his time under Reynoso, claiming that the camp prioritized Canelo over him and that he was not receiving the attention he needed. The split was seen as a turning point in Garcia's career, as he moved on to train under Joe Goosen and later Derek James, both of whom had short-lived partnerships with the young fighter. Frequent trainer switches have raised serious concerns about Garcia's commitment and discipline, leading many to wonder if he is truly willing to listen to coaching or if he simply struggles with authority. Some believe his return to Reynoso signals maturity and a realization that he needs stability in his training to reach his full potential. Others, however, feel that this is just another temporary move, predicting that Garcia will once again clash with Reynoso and eventually leave the camp. Complicating matters is the fact that Reynoso already trains multiple high-profile fighters, including Canelo Alvarez and Teofimo Lopez.
I don't know. I think Derek James is you know how like all these fighters or trainers are like, oh, they get trainer of the year and then they're the worst trainer for like the next 3 years. I mean, he has a pretty bad track record. I mean,
Garcia will have to compete for time and attention in an already packed gym, which could impact his preparation. If he feels neglected again, it could lead to another split, further disrupting his training regimen beyond coaching concerns.
I don't know. He apologized for it. You guys think that's really an apology? I don't know. Y'all think he apologized for real? You think that actually means something? I mean, he did say some crazy shit. Bring somebody back from the dead and kill him again. What? But you can say sorry about that, right?
Garcia's overall physical and mental state has been a major talking point leading into this fight. Recent training photos have surfaced showing him looking less sharp than usual, with some observers pointing out noticeable weight gain and signs of fatigue. Fans and critics alike have questioned whether he has been too distracted by his social media presence and personal life, rather than focusing on his career.
You don't fucking accidentally do shit like that. Guilty conscious. Yeah, you don't fucking accidentally do shit. It's just, you know, not to, I mean, and I know I bet he feels like a fucking dumbass now, but I mean, maybe you should go hop off the fucking alcohol and the Percocets.
Rumors of excessive partying and lack of discipline have followed Garcia for years, and this fight will be a major test to see if he can stay focused under pressure. Boxing analysts and fans remain divided on how this fight will unfold. Some believe that Garcia's speed, timing, and superior technical skills will give him a clear advantage over Romero, When Garcia is at his best, his fast hands and sharp counterpunching make him an incredibly dangerous opponent. If he stays disciplined and fights intelligently, he could outbox Romero for a dominant win. However, others believe that Romero's unpredictable and aggressive fighting style could pose serious problems. Unlike Garcia, Romero is known for his wild, unorthodox approach and relentless pressure. If Garcia is not in top physical condition or struggles with Romero's rough-and-tumble tactics, there is a real possibility that he could get caught with a big shot and lose the fight.
Rolly calling out Ryan.
Yeah.
How you like that fight?
No. How you like that fight?
Oh, that's a good fight. I think that's a great fight. I'm gonna be honest. I think that a lot of people is like, I'm crazy. I think that's a great fight. I worry that they both got Gervonta Tank Davis PTSD.
The stakes for this fight are incredibly high. If Garcia wins convincingly, it could be the redemption he needs after the Haney controversy. A strong performance would solidify his place in the welterweight division and put him in line for major fights against Haney, Cruz, or even Gervonta Davis down the road. If Garcia loses, it could be a devastating blow to his career, reinforcing the narrative that he is more of a celebrity than a serious fighter. Losing to Romero, who is widely seen as a lesser opponent, would damage his reputation significantly and could make it difficult for him to secure big-name fights in the future.
This Ryan Garcia?
Fuck yeah, what the hell? Ryan Garcia is like the fucking, man, people don't realize that them motherfucker punch harder than fucking than Devin. I think he punch harder than Tank. I really think he punch harder than Tank. I mean, fucking, we saw what the fuck.
For Romero, a win would be career-changing. Despite being the underdog, a victory over Garcia would instantly boost his profile and put him in contention for bigger fights. If he manages to pull off the upset, he could rewrite the narrative about his abilities and prove that he belongs in the top tier of the welterweight division. This fight is shaping up to be one of the most dramatic and unpredictable matchups of the year, fueled by personal rivalries, controversy, and high stakes for both fighters. Garcia has a lot to prove to his fans, his critics, and himself, while Romero is looking to make a statement victory that could redefine his career. Despite the doubts surrounding De La Hoya's promotional hype, the fight remains a must-watch event due to the personal animosity between the fighters and the unpredictable nature of the matchup. Will Garcia silence his critics and prove he's still a top contender? Or will Romero pull off a shocking upset and derail Garcia's career once and for all? We'll find out on May 2nd when the two finally settle their feud in the ring. Okay guys, for the best updates on boxing news, moments, events, and actions, subscribe to Knockout Updates and turn on notifications to never miss out on quality content, and check out our other videos. Until next time, peace out.